Hey, it's Bart with the Quick Hitter Scotch Test Dummies. I have no idea what this is. This is blind, all right? I will tell you these sample bottles oftentimes come from the Beeve out of Florida, so I never quite know what he's got. That man has a lot of great whiskey. Also, you'll see on the table, this is Trafalgar, 1805, so think giant wooden sailing vessels with like 76 guns, 110 guns, whatever. Spain, France, England, and what was it, Lord Nelson? I believe he's the one that loses his arm. So, all right, so this is blind. Don't know what it is. Let's see. I've got my Riedel cognac glass. Ooh, huh, hold on. Had kind of a, the very first note was almost like a cognac nose. It's very faint and light. I can really get my nose in there. Wow, this one's going to be puzzling, I can tell you. Nose is fruity, dry. There's like a dry, almost, I wanted to say almost raisin, but yeah, kind of a, well, like a dry grape. All right, vanillid, sweet vanilla flavor. Feels light ABV. I'd say 43 at the highest. I get more like a lowland Scotch on it now, but a little bit of the honey sliding in. It's a subtler dram. All right, I'm going to puzzle this out for a little bit, but it's boring to watch me puzzle sometimes. So quick hitters are supposed to be fast. Sometimes I go 7-8 minutes. When I'm going really good, I try to keep them under 5. This is blind. I've got probably 40-some samples back in the office. If you ever see a live show, you'll kind of see them in the background. I go snatch usually 2 up, and I'll film 2 quick hitters kind of in succession. I don't pre-taste these. So sometimes I look foolish, and sometimes I'm like right on par. I'm getting a, it could be like a real gentle Speyside too, and I am way over my head when I'm picking regions in Scotland, just so you know. Way over, way, unless it's an Islay. I can pick an Islay all day long. All right, so I'll leave the regions alone. You've heard my thoughts. All right. A little bit of astringency, mouthfeel wise, kind of that dry wine feeling. But I get a little bit of a velvetyness, not a heavy coating on the cheek, but the side cheek I get a nice flavor. So that's all I'm kind of getting out of this. Let's see what it is, and I'll try to pronounce it correct as well. Wow, a Cragganmore, the Distiller's Edition, 80 proof, so it was low ABV, and I love Cragganmore. And I really like the Distiller's Edition. The Distiller's Edition Cragganmore was my favorite Scotch whiskey at my very first tasting. At that first tasting, we had a Lagavulin 16, and it was too smoky for me. I couldn't handle it, and I love it now. And it's not even like heavy smoke. It's smoky, but not heavy. So Cragganmore Distiller's Edition, wonderful. I think I might have even, I don't know if I picked up a bottle of that or not yet. I think I did. Interesting. It is I can see why I like this so much at my first tasting. It's a clean, refreshing Scotch. It doesn't, coming into that lower ABV, there's nothing really that's going to slap you around, beat you up. No, pour a little more now that I know it. Scott was at that first tasting as well. For those of you that well, probably everybody watching's done this or had a tasting or two, but we had a liquor store that was advertising not only wine tastings, but certain beer tastings, tequila tastings, whiskey tasting, and I was like, well, hello, and I set it up. Scott was there for that, and Dave Dvorak, who was our very first guest on our 12 Hours of Boom, the live show in 2016, he brought whiskeys, Scotch whiskeys from several different regions in Scotland, which was a great introduction. Nothing more to add here. I'm going to wrap it up right there and try to keep this in the realm of the quicker side of the hitter. Bart, I was trying to think of something real fun to say. Not there. Scotch Test Dummies. See you guys. Merry Christmas. It's the day after.